For the 2026 NHL playoffs, why has your NHL team been winning or losing most of their games? Let's dive into it and find out. First of all, let's discuss the Colorado Avalanche and the Los Angeles Kings series. They are 3 games into the series and Colorado has won all 3 of those games. Colorado's goalie, Scott Wedgwood, has been amazing for them this year, but he's been even better in the playoffs. With a save percentage of 9.47 and a goals against average of 1.28. He is the main reason why they've won all 3 of their playoff games so far. Next on our list is Dallas versus Minnesota. After 3 games, Dallas has a 2-1 lead over the Wild. As you have probably seen, Minnesota destroyed Dallas in Game 1, winning 6-1. The next 2 games, Dallas won though. After 3 games, Minnesota top scorer is Joel Eriksson. He has 5 points in 3 games. On the other hand, Dallas has 3 players with 5 points. Jason Robertson has 5 points, Wyatt Johnston has 5, same with Matt Duchene. Dallas is relying on their top 2 lines to keep their team in the game. The Minnesota Wild team has lots of depth. It's amazing. As you can see, 6-1 the first game, that was a whole team effort. The last 2 games, Dallas's offense has overtaken the Minnesota Wild. We'll see what happens in the next few days with that series. The next matchup is the Utah Mammoth versus the Vegas Golden Knights. It's gone back and forth for Utah. Like, one game they have really good offense, the next it's just gone down. They haven't been scoring that much. In Game 3, Utah won 4-2, and they only generated 12 shots on goal. Lucky for them, Vegas' goaltending hasn't been very good. Utah has had pretty consistent goaltending. Karel Vejmelka has had a .916 save percentage and a .236 goals against average. That's pretty good, considering how they've allowed 30-plus shots 2 of the 3 games. Vegas has 3 players on their team that have 3 points in 3 games, while Utah has 5 players that have 3 points in 3 games. It just goes to show that Utah's offense has been a bit more consistent than Vegas's. Now we have the Edmonton Oilers facing off against the Anaheim Ducks. Right now, Anaheim leads the series 2-1. The Oilers have had brilliant offense, scoring 4 goals a game, but it's no match for Anaheim's, who have scored 5.33 goals a game. Both teams aren't playing very good defense, so all that matters is just who has better offense and goaltending. Both teams' goaltending has done horrible, but the Oilers' Connor Ingram has done a bit worse than Anaheim's Lucas Dostal. Ingram has a save percentage of .849 and a goals against average of 4.70, while Anaheim's Lucas Dostal has a .874 save percentage and a goals against average of 4.05. It's not fully their fault. They need the defense to start helping. One thing I noticed that Anaheim has done well is keep Connor McDavid off the score sheet. They have done just that in games 1 and 2, but in game 3, Connor McDavid got a goal and an assist. It's hard to keep McDavid off the score sheet, and in his last 5 playoff years, McDavid has played 86 games and has 143 points with a 1.66 points per game. And if you don't let the best hockey player in the world get a point in that series, that's 1.66 goals per game less the Edmonton Oilers would have gotten. So all you have to do to beat the Edmonton Oilers is stop Connor McDavid. It's pretty hard to do that, but if you can, you'll probably beat them. The Edmonton Oilers' top scorer is Leon Draisaitl, who has 6 points in 3 games. And the Anaheim Ducks' top scorer is Jackson Lacombe, who also has 6 points in 3 games. But he's a defenseman. That's pretty hard to do. One thing the Edmonton Oilers need to do better right now is have a good penalty kill. Right now, the Anaheim Ducks' power play is 50%, which means their penalty kill is 50%, and you do not want a penalty kill of 50%. Next, let's get into the Buffalo and Boston series. Right now, Buffalo leads the series 2-1 and has played quite a bit better than the Bruins have. Buffalo has done a great job of getting shots on goal. Each game they've had 30-plus shots. Buffalo has done pretty good. They're scoring 3 goals a game and allowing 2.67 goals a game. Jeremy Swayman has done pretty good for the Boston Bruins. He has a .931 save percentage and a goals against average of .238. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen hasn't done the best for the Sabres, so they decided to put Alex Lyon in net. And he did pretty good his first game. He only let 1 goal in. I'm excited to see how well he does later on. At the end of the day, I think this is going to come down to a defense and goaltending matchup. Boston's top scorer is David Pastrnak, and he has 5 points in 3 games. And Buffalo's top scorer is Alex Tuck, and he has 4 points in 3 games. Another matchup, the most exciting one I think, is Tampa versus Montreal. As you probably know, Montreal leads the series 2-1. It's a super close matchup. All 3 games have went to overtime. One thing Tampa needs to do a bit better is take less penalties. Montreal's power play is 30% this year in the playoffs, and that's pretty high. Montreal has to stay with Tampa. Every single time Tampa scores a goal, they get a whole bunch of momentum. It's hard to keep up with them. That's what Montreal has to do. For example, in Game 2 when Tampa won 3-2 in overtime, there was a time Montreal was winning. It was 2-1 late in the third, but Tampa tied it up. The fans gave them a whole bunch of momentum, and in overtime the shots were 9-0, and obviously Tampa ended up winning. Montreal's top scorer is Juraj Slafkovsky. He has 3 goals for 3 points in 3 games. Then there's Brandon Hagel, and he's carrying his team right now. He has 5 points in 3 games, and he's scored 4 goals. 4 of the 8 goals to be exact. That's half of what the team scored. Then there's Carolina versus Ottawa. Right now, Carolina leads the series 3-0. Let's look at some of the stats that have made this series turn out this way. There's Frederik Andersen for the Carolina Hurricanes, who's had an amazing postseason. His numbers are a .955 save percentage and a 1.1 goals against average. Then there's Linus Ullmark for the Ottawa Senators. He has done really great for them, but he's no match for Frederik Andersen. Linus Ullmark's numbers are a .932 save percentage and a 2.03 goals against average. Carolina's defense and goaltending is phenomenal. They're only allowing 1 goal a game. Ottawa is allowing 2.33 goals a game. Those are excellent numbers, but again, it's no match for the Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina's top goal scorer is Taylor Hall. He has 5 points in 3 games. He's usually not one of the top scorers on the team, so it's good to see a guy like him take a step up and start getting more points. Then there's Ottawa's Drake Batherson, who has 2 goals in 3 games. He's been the main scorer for this team in this postseason, but I don't think it's enough to keep Ottawa alive in this series. The last matchup on this list is Pittsburgh versus Philadelphia. Right now, Philadelphia leads the series 3-0. It's kind of surprising to see a team like Philadelphia beat Pittsburgh 3-0 because in the regular season, in the standings, Pittsburgh actually placed higher than Philadelphia, which means they got home advantage. But that wasn't tough for Philadelphia. They still won those 2 games, and then they won the next one at home. I'd say the goaltending is pretty even. Stuart Skinner and Carter Hart's numbers are practically the same. Philadelphia has had quite a bit of depth this postseason. They don't have a player with a whole bunch of points, but their whole team is producing well. Their top scorer, who has just joined the team recently, before the season ended, is Porter Martone. He has 3 points in 3 games. Pittsburgh's top goal scorer is Evgeny Malkin. He has 3 points in 3 games, and he's 40 years old. This series is pretty even, but every game, Philadelphia has just played a bit better than Pittsburgh. So I think there's a chance that Pittsburgh could come back in this series. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And I'll probably make a Week 2 video of why has your NHL team been winning or losing this series. Thanks for watching.